In the last video, I looked at similarities in harness couplers used on Komatsu equipment. I'll look at each type of coupler this time and show how the rear retainers and the terminal latches work. I'll also show some of the problems that you might experience with each type of coupler.
The harness couplers I'm working with are all made from some kind of plastic material. The color of each type likely indicates the type of plastic each coupler is made from. The larger units, such as the fuse holders and multi-wire component couplers, are dark gray or black. Many of the smaller multi-wire units are gray and some are white. The medium-sized couplers appear to have spades, while the smaller couplers have round or flat pins with round or square sockets. Each coupler will have some type of retainer on the back or open end. Many of the white-colored couplers that use spades are not sealed, but still have a retainer on the back side of both the male and female ends. Many of the gray-colored couplers have a brown-colored clip-type retainer that fits inside the coupler and bears on the grommet-type seals. The couplers that use a packing-type seals use an external-type retainer. All these types of retainers must be removed in order to remove any pins or barrels from the coupler. Removing the retainers involves some effort, and many times it'll damage the retainers or the coupler housing itself. A lot of times the retainers on the white-colored couplers would break when any effort at all was applied to push them off their latches. The same thing can occur to the gray couplers when the brown retainers are removed. I've also experienced the external retainers on the gray couplers with packing seals would deform slightly and not want to latch back in place when reinstalled on the coupler. On this line of equipment, the latches holding the terminal in place are part of the coupler. The white-colored terminals usually only require a small pointed pick to reach the latch and lift it enough to clear the terminal. The Deutsch brand couplers require the removal of a locking plate, and then a small screwdriver or pick can pry the latch up. The other gray-colored couplers that use the small flat pins and the square sockets are a problem. Removing the brown retainers on the back can be an issue. As noted before, the plastic on the coupler can break and the knobs on the retainer can get damaged. I haven't found a method that could release the latch working from the front of the coupler, so I had to take part of a coupler out with a small saw to reveal what was inside. Once I saw how the latch worked, I modified a key that I can use going into the backside of the coupler to lift the latch out of the terminal. I ground the sides of the key down so it would actually fit in the slot that the terminal fits into. The key is inserted between the coupler housing and the grommet. This does require some force and may damage the grommet or the coupler. The key needs to be worked in slowly while pushing the wire into the coupler. When the latch is cleared, the key and the wire can come out at the same time. Another piece of information to mention is that many types of couplers are numbered to identify which hole a wire is supposed to be installed into. It's usually cast somewhere on the coupler, but may require some type of magnification to read the numbers or letters.
Okay, what you've seen here now is the stuff that's typically found on Komatsu branded equipment. There's many others, and below I posted some links that show some videos of other people doing different types of couplers and how to unpin them and take care of that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.